For the first time in human history, the tools that built billion-dollar companies, tools that used to require teams of engineers, years of capital, and connections most people never have, are sitting in a browser tab. Free. Or close to it. You can build software without knowing how to code. You can produce content that used to need a studio. You can analyze data that used to need a PhD. You can do the work of 5 people, alone, tonight, from your kitchen table. That window is closing. Not because the tools are going away, but because everyone is about to have them. And when everyone has the same tool, the advantage disappears. Right now, today, in the gap between almost nobody knows this and everybody knows this, that gap is where fortunes get made. And it is shrinking by the week. Every economic shift in history created 2 kinds of people. Those who saw it coming moved early, and those who waited until it felt safe moved in after the money was already made. The printing press didn't replace writers. It replaced scribes and made an entirely new class of people rich, including publishers, authors, and distributors. The internet didn't replace business. It replaced businesses that refused to get online. It minted a generation of millionaires who built websites in 1998 while competitors were still printing catalogs. AI is that moment again, but faster, compressed into months. What took the internet 15 years to do to retail, AI is doing to entire categories of work in 15 months. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say out loud. AI isn't really coming for jobs in some distant future. It's already quietly absorbing tasks like writing, design, basic analysis, customer support, scheduling, and first drafts of everything. The shift isn't on the horizon. You're standing in it. There are only 2 positions to be in when a technology this disruptive arrives. Position 1, you're the labor it replaces. You do a task. AI learns to do that task faster, cheaper, and without complaining about Mondays. Your value was tied to doing the task, and now the task doesn't need you. Position 2, you're the person who owns the leverage. You're not competing with AI. You're directing it. You're the one deciding what gets built, what gets sold, what problem gets solved, and using AI as free labor to make it happen 10 times faster than you could alone. The people who get rich in this moment are not the people with the most technical skill. They're the people who move first, who treat AI as a multiplier instead of a threat, and who understand one simple fact. Leverage always pays more than labor. Right now, AI is the tractor, and most people are still arguing about whether tractors exist, while a small number of people are already plowing the whole field. This isn't abstract. This is happening in plain sight, right now, in ordinary ways. Someone with 0 coding background is building and selling small software tools, calculators, planners, niche apps, that used to require a development team, now built in a weekend with AI doing the heavy lifting. Someone with no design background is producing marketing materials, logos, and video content for local businesses, charging real money, because they figured out how to direct AI tools before their competitors did. Someone with a normal 9-to-5 is running a content business on the side, newsletters, faceless YouTube channels, automated social accounts, because AI does in an hour what used to take a content team a week. None of these people are geniuses. None of them got lucky. That's the whole game. Direction beats execution, speed beats perfection. And right now, almost nobody is moving fast enough. It's not just missing out. It's compounding disadvantage. Every month you wait, the people who started now have a working product. They have paying customers, a reputation, an audience, momentum. They're not just ahead of you. They're getting further ahead, faster. They're using AI given time to build on top of what they already built. Meanwhile, the tools get more powerful and more accessible to literally everyone with a phone. The advantage of knowing this exists evaporates. Soon your competitor won't be the person who started 6 months before you. It'll be 10,000 people who all started on the same day. By then, it's common knowledge. The people who win this moment aren't smarter than you. They just refuse to wait for permission, for certainty, for the right time. They started messy, started small, started before they felt ready. They understood that in a gold rush, the people panning in week 1 beat the people still reading reviews of pans in month 6. You don't need a business degree. You don't need capital. You don't need to be early to AI itself, but you need to be early to applying it to something specific. Pick one problem, real people, real pain, real money already being spent on it. Then ask, what would this look like if I used AI to do 80% of the work that used to require a team? Build something small this week. Not perfect, just shipped. A tool, a service, a piece of content, an offer. Get it in front of 5 real people. Charge something, even if it's small. Money is the only signal that tells you whether you've built something people actually want versus something that just felt productive. Then, do it again, faster, with what you learned. That loop, build, ship, learn, repeat, compressed by AI from months into days, is the entire mechanism behind every fast-moving success story you're seeing right now. Every major shift creates its winners in the first wave, while everyone else debates whether the wave is real. The internet had its early movers. Mobile apps had theirs, crypto had theirs, and AI is having its early mover moment right now, in this exact window. A window measured in months, not years, because the barrier to entry is falling for everyone, every single day. You don't have to be first in the world. You just have to stop being last in your own life. The chance isn't gone, but it's not going to wait for you to feel ready either. The only real question left is, what are you going to build with it today?